The White House advisor, Peter Navarro, was on one of the cable news channels today talking about the fact that Twitter had banned him. He hasn't tweeted anything since January 14th. He pointed out that this was a preemptive ban because he was a White House advisor. So now these bannings and these censorship moves have moved to what somebody might say, let alone what somebody has said.
Yes, exactly. And Peter Navarro has been well known for his criticism about globalization and the various aspects of globalization. He's been huge on fairness and trade, international trade. In that sense, he's been a real thorn in the side of the global elite who run the global economic system. And so, can't let this guy talk. He's got too much common sense, and he's got too big of a following to let him sound off and throw a monkey wrench into their near-term plans. So they silenced him preemptively.
So the big question here, when we talk about these tech companies, and again, we're talking about the big four primarily, but it's not just the big four. What is their motivation? Are they so blindly political that they feel this is the right thing to do in their biased world? Are they doing this because somehow they can monetize it? Are they doing this because it puts them in good graces and good favor with the current administration? I mean, it's preceded the current administration, so I'm not sure that's the reason. What do we think they're doing this for? What's their motivation?
Well, you're right in the fact that they have grown larger than any political system in any country in the world because they are global. And it's when you look at somebody like Jeff Bezos and you realize that he's now the second richest man in the world, it's not just a matter of money, but he has become an integral part of the global elite himself. Mm-hmm. So have the others that have become billionaires in the last 10, 15 years. They are global players now, and they are completely bought into the global economic plan that's being put forth by organizations like the World Economic Forum right now, which is meeting this week, by the way, in Davos, Switzerland. And what they're prescribing is this great reset now. They want to convert the whole world into this kind of Green New Deal where everything's going to be rebuilt from the ground up with green technology. And so the companies that support this global program, they are invested in that up to their eyeballs. They are not going to let a bunch of a ragtag bunch of populists in America or any other country get in the way of their plans. And Trump did say something once that really resonated with me. He said, "They're not after me, they're after you."
Yeah.
The you that he was referring to was the populist movement in America, which was quite strong at the time. It was strong enough to bring somebody like a Donald Trump as a candidate into the presidency. But the populist movement is the only big threat that these people have to their globalist plans. And they simply cannot tolerate that. They're petrified of the populist movement around the world. And it has been around the world, too. And in every country where there has been a large populist movement existing, the government or these technocrats have come against those people to just shut them up and to silence them and, if possible, disappear them altogether.